everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Kids. Today we are making mac and cheese bites. So for our recipe today, we're gonna need milk, 1 bag of elbow pasta. We are also gonna use some breadcrumbs, some cheese. You guys have a brick, I've already grated mine up. Some salt and pepper for taste. Flour, minced garlic, and some butter. Now it's time to grab your 12 cups of standard size muffin tin and get it all greased up with some Pam or butter and just set it aside for later. Now it's time to get a large pot and we're gonna fill it with water and put it on the stove on high heat to cook our pasta noodles. So once you have your water in your pot on the stove on high heat, add a little pinch of salt to the water just so our noodles don't stick. While we wait for our water to come to a boil for our pasta, we can start on the sauce. So we're gonna add our butter, 3 tablespoons of butter. And then we're gonna let that melt. And then next we are going to add our minced garlic. And we're gonna cook that for 1 minute. Now that our butter is all melted, and our garlic has been cooking for 1 minute, we're gonna add a few more of our other ingredients. So next, we're gonna add our salt and pepper. So we're gonna get that into our pan. And then next, we are going to add our 2 tablespoons of flour. And we're gonna stir this until we get a smooth consistency. And after we get a smooth consistency, we're gonna add our 1 cup of whole milk. Now that we got the flour all smooth, now we're gonna slowly whisk in our 1 cup of whole milk. And we're going to bring this to a boil and then remove it from the heat, as we'll add the cheese later when our pasta noodles are done cooking. Now that our water has finally reached a boiling point, we can add in our pasta elbow noodles. As you can see, I've removed our sauce that is on the back burner because we are going to add the cheese later once our pasta noodles are done. Now it looks like our pasta is all done cooking. We are going to now drain it and get it ready for the next step, which is our cheese sauce. So now I'm gonna put the sauce back on the stove and heat it up a bit because we removed it earlier. And now that our pasta noodles are all done, now it's time to add our cheddar cheese. So we're gonna pour that all in, and once it's all melted, you can take this sauce and pour it on to your macaroni elbow noodles. Now that we have our cheese sauce and macaroni noodles all mixed in together, now we can start adding it into our 12 muffin tin tray. Now that we have all our mac and cheese inside our muffin tin, it is time to do the last step, which is to add the breadcrumbs. So I'm just slightly taking a pinch of breadcrumbs and covering each and every mac cheese bite in the breadcrumbs. So now that our mac and cheese bites are all covered, it is time to put them in the oven. We are going to bake them at 350 degrees for about 30. And after cooking for 30 to 35 minutes, here are my mac and cheese bites. And here's the best part, now it's time to eat. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I found it quite easy. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye.